What's up, you YouTubers? This is HarpyHunter89 and the voices in my head coming at you from the Duelist Den. And today's top 10 video, we have the top 10 water attribute archetypes. Now, as in the first 3 videos for this segment, the only qualification is that every monster in your archetype has to be water attribute. If even one of your monsters is not a water attribute monster, then you are disqualified from this list. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's go ahead and get started with it. Number 10, we have water birds, or at least that's what I call them. This deck is designed to get water attribute winged beast type monsters out on the field, and they do have level modulations for their rank 5 plays, but their main boss monster is Ice Beast Zero Fine. This, in my opinion, is a deck that shows a lot of potential if Konami had given it the attention that I feel it deserves. Now, by itself, it actually is the weakest of the water archetypes, but if it actually had the attention that I think it should have, then this deck showed, like I said, showed a lot of potential and could have been very, very powerful, especially considering the effects of their boss monster, Ice Beast Zero Fine. Number 9, Frog/Toad. Now, by itself, this archetype is not powerful, but it is on this list because of its high splashability in other decks. It has been in everything from Monarchs to, even more recently, Paleozoics. This deck can do well in, like I said, a variety of other decks. It is one of the most splashed engines in Yu-Gi-Oh history, at least I think it is anyway, but it is just very versatile. They do have synchros, they have special summon capabilities, they have search capabilities. It is just a very, very versatile archetype. Number 8, Aqua Actress. This is another archetype that I feel Konami did not give enough attention to. The Aqua Actress monsters have the ability to either special summon Aqua Actress monsters, search out their aquarium spells, or boost. Their aquarium spells can give boosts, they give protection, they can special summon water monsters when the aquarium spells are destroyed. Like I said, if Konami had given this archetype the attention, and even, not even the attention, just giving it more support, because right now the archetype has 3 spells and 3 monsters, and I feel that if it had gotten more support, then it could have been a very, very powerful archetype. 7, Atlanteans. Atlanteans have effects that activate when sent to the grave. Most of their effects activate when they're discarded from the hand to the grave, so it's very hard to predict what effect your opponent's going to use and when. It just makes them very hard to get around. The best way to counteract it would be, I would have to say, Mind Crush. That way you know what's in your opponent's hand. But, you know, after a couple turns, your opponent's hand could change. So, but anyway, Atlanteans do have easy special summon capabilities. They have access to search engines. Atlanteans are just off the wall with what they can do. Number 6, Mermaids. Mermaids and Atlanteans are actually 2 archetypes you see mixed together a lot. But Mermaid has search, it has recursion, built-in effect negation. Mermaids are just fucking crazy. 5, Dynamiss. Dynamiss have built-in protection via their pendulum effects. Their monster effects can control the field. They rely on searching each other out. And, you know, they are a pendulum-based deck, so you can constantly bring your monsters back out to the field. Dynamiss have easy access to rank 5 plays, such as Cyber Dragon Infinity, because they are machine types. But Dynamiss is actually, like, it's a pretty new archetype. It only came out a few sets ago, and I honestly, I don't like it. You know, it's kind of retarded if you ask me, but, you know, it's doing good right now. Number 4, Crystons. Crystons, they have search, they special summon from the deck, They have quick effect synchros. The synchro monsters can special summon other monsters. Their field spell gives you draw power. You can use traps from their graveyard. The thing I like most about this deck is that they can excel Synchron without Synchro Tuner monsters. I mean, they have Synchro Tuner monsters that can excel Synchro, but even the regular monsters have the ability to do excel Synchros. So this deck is just very, very hard to deal with because you can Synchro Summon during your opponent's turn, even with your regular effect monsters. So getting around it is really hard because your opponent can, do whatever they want, and then you use your quick effect synchros to bring out whatever you need in order to stop what they're doing. Number 3, Gishki. Let's see here. Gishki monsters can be used as the entire tribute, or the regular effect monsters can be used as the entire tributes. Obviously, it's ritual based. It controls the top of the deck because a lot of the cards have effects that you have to protect what's on top of your deck in order to use them, so they can control what's on top of your deck. They can search. They can control your opponent's hand and field. They have recursion. Your ritual spells can ritual summon any of the Gishikis. It is just crazy, crazy good at crazy good at how well Gishikis are at doing what they do. The number 2 spot goes to Gradles. Honestly, I wish I could have put this at the number 1 spot, but there was an archetype that beat it out, unfortunately. But Gradles are a very tricky deck to get around, as they can be splashed easily with the Aquaris cards. They can be splashed with Gradles. There's a lot of tech engines you can splash into Gradles. They can be splashed with Kaijus. But there's a lot of tech options you can put in Gradles to make them even more powerful. But what Gradles do is, not only can they quickly and easily synchro summon, they can special summon multiple monsters in the same turn, but they can also take control of your opponent's monsters with Cobra, Eagle, and Alligator. And that is their primary thing, controlling your opponent's field and taking your opponent's monsters from them and using those monsters against them. So this deck pretty much is almost unlimited. The only thing that can stop it is anti-targeting effects. So like monsters that can't be targeted by your opponent's card effects can stop it. But outside of that, this deck is as powerful as whatever deck it is facing because it steals your opponent's monsters. And the number 1 spot, please, I hope nobody was surprised with this one, is Paleozoic. Now you might say, well, Paleozoic is nothing but trap monsters, so how can they be on this list? Well, they do have 2 Xyz monsters that are both water attribute, and yes, although most of their cards are traps that are summoned as monsters, the 2 monsters that are part of the archetype are both water attributes, so it does qualify for this list. But Paleozoics, their traps special summon themselves from the graveyard. They are protected from monster effects. They have very good field control. It is a very powerful deck, and until Konami releases something or somebody finds some way to stop effects or trap effects from activating in the graveyard, then this is just going to be a ridiculous deck to get around. This deck actually beat out Zodiacs at a YCS event, which nobody thought would happen, but it did. That shows how powerful this deck is, especially with how powerful Zodiacs are right now. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this list. Don't get mad at some of my options. Please, you have your opinions, I have mine. But that being said, I would love to hear your opinions in the comment section below. Well, I guess the correct word will be see your opinions in the comment section below. As always, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends, family, and everyone you know who plays this game or is interested in this game about this channel. I love seeing those subscribers. I'm trying to get over 100 subscribers by May 29th, which is my birthday. I could use some help doing that. But anyway, until next time, this is Hunter89 and the voices in my head, signing off.
Take a shot at me.